Hey guys, Cam here from Pocket-lint, and a lot has been made of the P20 Pro's triple camera system. We've tested it, of course, as part of our review, but there's so much going on here we felt it best tackled in its very own video. Thanks again to EE for sending out the P20 Pro to us and making this video possible. Be sure to check out the P20 Pro deals in the description box. Now, for those who like specs, the system is made up of 3 cameras, all engineered in partnership with Leica. There's a 40 megapixel RGB color sensor boasting an f-stop 1.8 aperture, the secondary 20 megapixel black and white sensor with f-stop 1.6 aperture, and a third 8 megapixel color sensor with f-stop 2.4. But we know specs are only one thing, and actual real performance is another. Thankfully, the P20 Pro is pretty good. We took it out to test it in a variety of situations. Now, this triple lens system enables up to 5 times hybrid zoom, which manages to zoom in without creating an overly rough pixelated image. 5 times in our testing means some slight loss in detail, but there's still a smooth image with decent sharpness, which is surprising. It's not a pixelated mess. And key to the experience as a whole is the smart recognition software that can tell what you're pointing the camera at and adjust settings to match automatically. If you're pointing at a flower, it'll know and then adjust the brightness and contrast to match. Similarly, it'll do the same with greenery. At times it might boost contrast a little too high, but the effect is quite eye-catching. Now compare a shot focusing on the plant and then focusing on the sand in the background, and you'll see there's a clear difference in vibrancy. And if you point it at a person, it automatically switches to portrait mode, blurring the background. Now, perhaps the most impressive thing about the P20 Pro is how it handles low light situations. Take it out at night and you'll be blown away by some of the results you can get from this AI-powered camera. Part of what makes it so good is that 40 megapixel lens with what Huawei calls light fusion technology. It helps enable low light results with less noise, less grain, and better details. Now, of course, you can switch it to Pro mode and adjust all the settings manually yourself, or you can go one better and switch it to night mode. Again, using the power of AI, it can stabilize your shot artificially, letting you take a 4 to 5 second exposure completely handheld. Try this on most other phones and you'll get a blurry mess. Now, like older Huawei phones, you also get a bunch of really cool preset long exposure effects. So you can get some great traffic trail shots, or you can graffiti with light, or even set it to take a photo of the stars and track the movement. Leave it taking the shot long enough and you'll start to see the trails left by the stars as the planet rotates. And then there's video. So I'm just testing the front-facing video camera. It's stabilized only using my hand and a Gorilla Pod by Joby. There's lots of external noise. There's a main road to the right of me, to your left, maybe to your right. I don't know how it translates. But anyway, we'll see how this turns out. It doesn't look too bad on the screen. I've turned the beauty mode off, so my face doesn't look completely smooth and definitionless. Of course, the back camera can shoot up to 4K, but the quality doesn't appear quite as good as its still photography is. And while not as sharp as some of its competitors, Huawei's super slow mode can mean you get some really cool slow motion videos. In total then, this is comfortably one of the most fully featured smartphone cameras around that takes really impressive shots. And that's without touching on so many other modes and features like true monochrome or its ability to shoot RAW in Pro mode. That's that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've been Cam, I'm at Cam Bunton on social media. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you again soon.